There's various things which you can trademark. You can trademark a name, you can trademark a logo, you can trademark a strapline. You can trademark other things. For example, you can trademark a smell, you can trademark a little jingle, things like that. Most people would settle with doing the name of their business, their logo, and perhaps a strapline. For most people that'd be enough. It's only if you've got something really distinctive which you need to protect, then I'd probably go wider than that. Name, logo, that's going to cover most situations for most people. Certainly if you're a sole trader, or not just a sole trader, you're working your own as a limited company, whatever, most people should be able to do a simple trademark application themselves. It's one form which you need to fill in. The skill where perhaps people come to me as a solicitor is if they're not entirely sure whether their trademark's registerable or not. It might be that there's a descriptive element to their name and they want a bit of advice of, is this going to be accepted? I can then perhaps advise, well, if you change this just a little bit, yes, that's more likely to be accepted than not. I can also offer guidance in terms of the range of cover which you perhaps ought to be registering. But again, if you're in a very narrow trade, if it's very clear that you only provide one or two services, then that's something you should be able to do yourself. Perhaps where you might want to take advice is, as part of the application procedure, you make your application, it's then been accepted at the first stage by the Intellectual Property Office, it's then advertised to the world for anybody to oppose that application if they feel that they have a prior right to that name. At that point, then I would probably say that's the time to involve a professional, because we're going to be the ones who are going to help you present the evidence in the best possible way, present the strongest case. We know the procedures, know the little, not so much loopholes, but where you can sort of make the most of the regulations to make sure that you get your brand protected, and we push that through and deal with any oppositions as best we can. It happens relatively quickly to register a trademark. You make your application, it will go through to the Intellectual Property Office, they will look at it, and probably within a month then you'll have sort of an initial indication as to whether or not it's going to be accepted. At that point, it's then advertised for a period of 2 months. So that's a period where it's advertised in the Trademark Journal and everybody has the opportunity to then oppose if they want to. At the end of that 2-month period, if nobody's opposed your application, then your trademark will be granted. So probably you've got a period of 3 months, maybe 4 months if things take a little longer, and it's done. If during the 2-month period somebody says that, yes, I wish to oppose your trademark application, that 2-month window can be extended to 3 months. If you then get into the whole opposition procedure, then it can go on longer. In most cases, everything is done and dusted in 6 months, but normally much quicker than that.